Supreme Court's ruling in Dobbs versus Jackson Health triggered a Texas law that became effective when that decision came down that made performing an abortion in the state a felony punishable by up to life in prison. The law has only narrow exceptions to save the life of a pregnant patient. It criminalizes the performance of an abortion from the moment of fertilization on, unless the pregnant patient is facing a life-threatening physical condition aggravated by, caused by, or arising from a pregnancy. Many providers across Texas had already stopped performing abortion procedures earlier in 2022 in anticipation of this result, and as a result of our Texas civil statute, SB 8, that imposes substantial civil penalties. The procedures have largely ended in Texas outside of the hospital physician setting now. District attorneys in Texas, including those in the large cities, Harris County, Dallas County, Bexar and Travis, have indicated some reluctance to prosecute reported violations of this law, citing a lack of resources and the obvious impracticalities of enforcing this law. In response to these statements by the DAs, a group of conservative Texas legislators have introduced bills that would let prosecutors of other parts of the state enforce Texas's criminal abortion law, even if they were outside their other normal jurisdiction. Other similar proposals, pro-life proposals already on file and being filed now, would prohibit any government entity from providing logistical support to abortion services, like buying a plane ticket for somebody to go out of state, and would require public school districts to teach that human life begins at conception. Other already filed bills would let women get an abortion if the pregnancy is the result of sexual assault or incest, or when necessary to save a life or their physical or mental well-being. Any new law in this very controversial area is sure to face court challenges if it is enacted. The Dobbs case famously summarized what it was all about by saying it was time to return the issue of abortion to the people's elected representatives. In 2023, with our legislature back in session, passing a number of laws in this area, we may well turn out to be surprised by how many individuals and institutions turn up engaging in this area with a legitimate claim to be acting as the people's representatives in this area. Dobbs, in many ways, became the start of a much longer and more complex dialogue rather than the end of the dialogue, even though it was the end of the specific Roe versus Wade opinion.